Greetings again, video 12. Every holiness and apostolic preacher now exposed. Still illustrating on how that when a woman commits fornication, she's not allowed to have a husband for the rest of her life. This is very serious. This is very serious. We want to go over this over and over, so you'll see this for yourself, so that men will take advantage of God's privilege for the man, and that women that are sincere about being saved, if you are sincere, then you will be willing to submit yourself to a life of widowhood if you know that you have been defiled by fornication, because this is the only avenue whereby you can have salvation. You can't be saved in adultery. It might have been lawful for you and your husband to be married, but it will now be adultery for you and your husband if you have cheated on him, had sex with someone else. You're now tainted and guilty with fornication. So now it's not lawful for your husband to stay in a relationship with you and lay up with you. He may decide to do like David and still provide for you. He can do that. But for him to lay up with you again, that'll be abomination. And the husband can't be saved like that in Christ Jesus. So he is to divorce you, or if he want to still take care of you some kind of way, and if he can control his flesh, still have you in the house without laying up with you again. And if he chooses to go and marry another woman and bring her in the house while you are still in that house, if he can manage all of that, he's justified. But he's not justified to touch you again sexually. That will be an abomination. Again, notice how Uriah did not lay up with Bathsheba again, and very likely Uriah died not knowing that his wife had sex with another man. See, that righteousness that was in Uriah, God was working in his favor by not allowing him to go down to his house and lay up with his own wife, not knowing that the king, that trying to get him drunk, that was the second thing that David was doing to try and get Uriah to go back down to his house. The first time he called him unto his house and had a conversation with him, a fraudulent conversation. A fraudulent conversation demanding how the battle went, etc., etc., pretending like he was so concerned about that battle just to deceive Uriah to go back down to his house and lay up with his wife. Then he got him drunk. He got Uriah drunk, but that didn't work either. Uriah still did not defile himself in abomination and lay up with Bathsheba. That was God working, because more than likely Uriah didn't know that Bathsheba laid up with David.